Hello. This is a zooDojo SkullGirls guide. These are just going to be a few basic combos for each character in the game. The goal of them is it's not maximized for damage. They're not maximized for meter. Really what they are is they're just mainly restands. And that's because they don't eat up a ground bounce or a wall bounce. You can kind of stick them in anywhere if you just get a stray hit. And they also teach you to step ladder down from like catching and jump height. So that's Cerebella's just kind of basic one. It chains into super from a jab, strong, fierce series. And there she can do the same kind of series but with the fierce version of her quarter circle forward punch and cancel it into the super. This is kind of a more advanced one, and that leads into the same tail end. So that's why that tail end is a good one to start with, to learn, because it can be expanded upon. It just becomes the basis of her game, and you can add this extra stuff, like that little finisher there. That's kind of the idea of all of these combos. And then she has a few other things she can do with that, like if she misses it, or if it's blocked, you can cancel into this, kind of grab, and go into that from there, which is once again the same kind of series, if you remember. So that's the basic one you want to learn, is the jump and C, or just crouching jab, or crouching short into that launcher series. This is it on a different one, on double, just to show you can make it work on any character. You just have to adjust the timing of certain things slightly. And really, it's not important that you use the exact same buttons I'm using. All it is you just look at which ones connect, which ones are the important ones. Obviously the launcher, the jabs walk it down. Any catch in the air you get with a jab, you can walk down with more jabs, I believe. Might be wrong. Okay, so here's Parasoul. She's a little odd, a little technical. This is a double relaunch. You can end like that. You can also end into the little chain series she has with the tiers. This is on a different character, adjusting for that. She's odd, it doesn't do too much damage, but she has really good pressure and, much like Peacock, a bit of zoning presence, not really keep away so much as it is like keeping them in a certain position. And her throws can lead to damage in a couple different ways. That one was a late cancel, but yeah, you can do that and go into an actual combo, or bounce it forward and cancel into that. But these little tier things you want to learn, you can end like that and go into a relaunch, or you can also insert that into the end of the first two combos you saw, which is just like her basic, her bread and butter. It's good to learn the relaunch and how to make them restand. Peacock, kind of similar thing. When she manages to get in, she just does this basic kind of relaunch like this. If you end with that kick, you go into a crouching series so you can hit with the kick, and if you end with that kick you can go into the gunshot and pick them up. But the reason you want to learn that is because you can expand it into stuff like this, which is using up an OTG, but it allows you to get a double, which does a significant growth of damage for 2 meter. So that's just a good thing you can learn with her. She has these weird little mix-up games and things that allow her to get in with extra overheads. These are just doing this on different characters. Or maybe it's the same character. Yeah, she's got little shotgun tricks like that. Nice. This little corner loop here, it's pretty advanced. See, I'm using the same move, so it does the IPS obviously, but you can build it so it doesn't. You can rotate the moves you're using. And that's just showing the same thing on a different character. Once again, you can even get an air hit and walk them down into one of these. I just prefer that over the cannon ground series at the end. The kick lets you do more. It lets you get the double on your own without an assist. Once again, there it is, the almost double AHVB, and then I get the, what is it, 10 Rai, or 10 high? I can't remember. 10 Rai, anyway, yeah, little shotgun mix-up things, little, yeah, just messing around with blocking and fooling with how to get that to work good. Little tricks if you want to play mix-up Peacock. And that's it for her. Double's weird. This is kind of a barrel loop. Tree found this one out like day 2 of us playing it or something, day 3. Showed it to us, made a little video. It never got put in, so I went ahead and just did it as an extended version here. This can be greatly lengthened. After the second barrel, you can go into, like, I believe a slide, and then, like, some kind of medium punch medium kick chain into DP. So you can get up to, I think, almost 7k with it or something. It's just, you know, it's a good basis to learn is that barrel loop, and then just to go from there, build onto it, which you certainly can. Yeah, it's just again different characters. It works on all of them. There's a lot of adjustment required between the lights and then the heavies with the awkward boxes, like the thin box like Valentine. So. Okay, so Misfortune's a pretty advanced character. There's a very simple combo that you just saw with the head on. That's a weird little entrance where you cancel and do another overhead. Yeah, that's like the basic right there, bare bones. But really you want to get the head off, because you can get into mix-up and better damage. So you use this combo here, get the head off. And it does a pretty good amount right there. And you can call the head back, put it on, you get some time to do stuff with it. Different entrance, same combo here. Just showing you general spacing going the other way and different ending maybe. Let's see. Oh no, just try and call the head back again. Yeah, just showing little bits of mix-up. And throw. Just another combo on herself. And has time to, you know, do whatever there. It's a little entrance. This is kind of the, I feel like, a good basic beginner combo. It's not really a relaunch. There's probably a restand. I mean, there's probably a much better one for that. But I feel this one's pretty good for functionality to set up games with the head, and you can confirm off of the nom 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 into, you know, that loop. Here's Philia. She's more about mix-up, but this is my favorite, just kind of damage one with her, or just like basic damage that leads into mix-up. Right here, it's another, like, yeah, that series. You cancel the second hit of the M. Then you go into a ground series where you just hold forward, and then you just double DP to super. And yeah, just her doing that combo again on Peacock. This is the rolling ground variant. You can do that instead if you want. And then get the follow-up, and then you could use another bar there if you had it. And this is just her doing it on a thin but heavy character like Valentine, which is an odd hitbox combo. Still works pretty much the same. You lose, I think, a few hits here and there. Yeah, you don't always get those kind of like fierce clipper entrances. There's these two. You get the short like Magneto, and then the medium kick canceled right there into a fast low. You canceled into fierce. There you go, fast low right there. Just she's more about that kind of stuff, and you can do cross-ups out of changing the timing on that combo you saw. This is just a basic Valentine one. Fast hits, really simple. You can do it out of a throw, not too much damage. You can do much more damaging stuff with her, but this is just like the basic level, works out of her throw, allows you to do mix-up and get these little damage combos. This could lead into a restand and then be extended into an even longer, crazier combo, or even a poison setup or something, but this is just like a good basic initial one to learn. And here's another variant, slightly more damage, I think about 800 more, and gets them lower to the ground and sets up for a different kind of a follow-up, just a dash forward follow-up. And here's more of that one on herself. Yeah, so you get to kind of keep them right above the ground. It's fun. You got to be fast on that cancel to catch their toes. This is Pain Wheel. This one basic combo does a real good chunk of health. It's a good one to learn just for raw damage. It's super simple, lets you play her. But then there's these other like double overhead into a restand, which the restand I really believe in because there's tons of places for you to insert mix-up. And like right here you can insert all sorts of different kinds. Fly cancel into an M, which will drop you right back down. You can do a throw. There's another restand. Oh, double the IPS kicks in there though, but that was out of a throw, just showing you how you can turn a throw into a combo. And that's the full chain there, into the super. Does more damage than the other one, I think. Or maybe it just builds more meter. Restand to mix up right here. There you go. See, throw mix up and you can continue. And just to show you on different character sizes herself, she's pretty hard to download. That's the basic damage one again. A little messing with cross-up spacing. Yeah, it's from the low into the restand. So it's very easy to score those. Here's a very long-range short. That's just showing what you can do with that throw. And then there's the air throws, core circle forward, roundhouse. And you can set up into it like this. Kind of almost like a tick throw, but like an aerial tick throw. Very odd. Then have to block overhead. And then out of a throw. This is the kind of business you can get off just regular throws of her. It's really ridiculous. You just do a jab chain instead of the low chain again. And yeah, get pretty good damage out of that. She's my favorite. I'm playing her exclusively right now with just different teams. Yeah, so hopefully that helps. I'm going to add notation to the comments if you guys need it, but if you actually just kind of get to know the characters and how their normals work, and then figure it out just based on the video, you actually learn a ton. But I know sometimes you don't have time to do that, so I'll put those notations down there in the comments. It's just going to take me a little while to transpose it, because these were just all done from figuring them out. But yeah, I think these are pretty good basics. If you want to learn the characters, try them out.